Well, guys, we've come a long way. The time has finally come. I know I'm behind, but we're going to watch The Rings of Power, Episode 8, Season 2. And I don't know what happens. I have avoided almost all spoilers. I really have no idea, hand on heart, what's going to happen. And as always, I'm going to split this video up into several different videos that will be released subsequently in the next handful of days. But oh boy, I'm so excited. I just cannot tell you. And I may even make a follow-up video after this, just to give my overall thoughts if I don't, of the whole season. It deserves it. So, without further ado, apologies for not getting these things out sooner. It's been a struggle. You have not seen what I have seen. Trust me, it's been a struggle. But we're going to get into it now. And we have the recap, of course.
Wizard found his staff. Find yours.
Yours?
There is somewhere else. The choice is yours.
Now, he butchered that line from Gandalf. It was, some who die deserve life and some who live deserve death. Oh, man. He butchered... It's been like 2 weeks. Around there. A week or two since I've seen the last episode. But it's all still fresh on my mind.
There's something under the mines. Father, he turned his axe on my men.
Mestred.
Oh, they're showing a flashback of a seal door? Are we going to get a seal door in this episode? I thought we were done with him for the season. Who are we going to get? We have to finish the Battle of Linden. The last I remember is Adar, and he took the ring from Elrond. And so, I assumed we'd get him, and then maybe something with Gandalf and the Cannibal Harfoots. I didn't think we'd get a Sildor again.
Water on your island.
Numenor we have...
Are we going back to Numenor? Are they just showing us everything? Come on, how much are you gonna do in one episode? I thought we were done. Yeah, touch that ball.
He knows my mind, and I know his. I may be vulnerable to deception.
And why would he think that?
Stop it, Elrond.
Because you are. I may actually watch through the whole recap this time.
To enslave the world.
Together, this crown and your rings would be powerful enough to truly destroy Sauron forever.
Sauron has no...
So was that crown magic? Because it had the Silmarils in it? Is that what they're going for?
Instead, he wants you to attack Eregion.
That one orc just stuck his arm out and just wham that one health.
This is all his design!
By the way, I noticed this in looking back at this episode. Doesn't Adar's face look real CGI in this moment? Like, it looks... If you go back and watch that episode, it looks really CGI. Like, was the actor not available for this scene? And the episode starts. Are we gonna get the sand? They don't do the sand anymore? I want the sand. Who are we starting with? The dwarves?
It's the ring. It has him. Get them to the healing chamber. Do not follow me down that mine.
What? Narvi's just standing there. How come he hasn't gotten to the healing chamber? Look at his head. Did he follow them back? Why didn't they send him to the healing chamber? He's like gonna die. He's gushing out blood. Is that how they dig? I thought they were digging with pickaxes.
Take off the ring.
You're strong enough to wield an axe.
Damn, that was a kick in the balls. You gonna talk to your own son that way? Damn. Look at them. He's like gone full psycho. It's insane how quickly he's turned insane.
But are you strong enough to use it against your father?
No, Father. I'm not. And we'd arm wrestle. You'd let me lift my hand just enough to think maybe I could win. There was nothing stronger than my father. No!
Cut his hand off. Get over there and just give him a good slice. Is he seriously about to wake up the Balrog? What's gonna happen here? Is he gonna wake up the Balrog and then it kills them all? And then the Balrog shows up to the army?
Come and see, my son!
It'd be funny if he came in there and the Balrog's just sitting there drinking a cup of tea. Hey, what are you guys doing? Little anticlimactic there. Is it the Balrog or is it a nameless thing?
The dynasty of Durin.
That's a lot of mithril. Mithril veins.
See our mountain the way I do. You have to wear a ring.
What are you gonna say?
It's not our mountain, father.
Wait, what? Yes, it is. It is your mountain. You're the dwarves. You would absolutely take... Like, yeah, no, this is our mountain. This is our home. Khazad-dûm. Whose mountain is it, if it's not yours? Uh-oh. Is it coming? Oh, boy. Well, I say it's safe to say it's the Balrog. That whip sure does look pretty familiar. And what does this remind you of? Oh, boy. Oh, yes. Shadow and Flame. Well, that was cool. I liked that. Him running up there and trying to hit that thing and that little shot right there. I thought that was cool. That's cool too. You know, it's CGI, of course, but yeah, there's no other way to do a Balrog, of course. So I like that. He should be able to fly, though, right? Maybe they can't fly. Can their wings let them fly? Why else have wings? His son saved his life there. Is it coming up there? Is it climbing the wall?
I never let you lift your hand. Just you. Getting stronger.
That's a nice line. This isn't horrible. That's a decent line from the king. I don't know. Did seeing the Balrog finally snap him out of it to where he had the courage and strength to take off the ring? What is he going to do now? And what's going to happen to Khazad-dûm? Once the Balrog's awakened, from what I understand, it gets destroyed. Like, it's the reason it's dead. Isn't it? I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments below. He left the ring. Who's he going to jump off? He called him King Durin. Who's he going to jump off in suicide? Okay. So that right there is a cool shot of him running at the Balrog like that slow motion. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you retreat as the king, get your son out of there, rally the troops and say, we've awakened a beast, my bad, but let's go down there and kill it together? What is he gonna accomplish here? That doesn't make sense to me. They're playing it up as super heroic here, and it's a cool shot. It's a really cool shot. But it's just, I don't know. It's kind of lacking. That's a cool shot. That's a great shot. As far as CGI goes, that is a really cool shot. But right now, that's all that is. It doesn't really carry much weight. Especially since he's been this mad lunatic this whole time. Man, he's got some hops, doesn't he? What the hell? What? Wait, what? So he's flying in the air like Michael Jordan. He's got his legs spread and everything. He's about to dunk the ball, and he hits the axe into this thing's axe, and it explodes. Look. The thing's coming down. I guess it's a sword, a flaming sword. And he hits it, he goes to hits it, and then a big flash of light, and it just like explodes. And then it causes the cave in after it. Does he have like a magic axe? I thought he just had like a regular axe. Where'd he get that axe? Is it the axe that Durin brought down to him? Is that what happened? Uh, okay. I mean, listen, there's a lot of moments here that really fall flat a bit, but there's a lot of cool CGI stuff that is really cool. I mean, a lot of the stuff was just gobbledygook in the show, but the Balrog, when the Balrog showed up and first attacked and tried to climb this mountain, it looked good. He saw the Mithril. This Balrog shows up. Everything about the way the Balrog looks is pretty. It's good. And then this shot here with his father running with the axe, even when Durin ran out there and struck the Balrog's weapon, I thought that looked cool. It just doesn't make, like, everything kind of made sense as much as we've been led to believe up until that moment. I would feel like the proper response from Durin in this moment is maybe a little bit like the king, maybe a little bit of like, oh man, what have I done? Like freaking out a little bit, like kind of, because he's been losing his crap this whole time. And maybe after seeing that monster down there, maybe a couple of lines of like, what have I done? I've awakened this creature. Oh my gosh, my son Durin, you were right this whole time. I can't believe this ring. What's happened? I've led our people to absolute doom, to shadow and flame. What have I done? And then maybe his son grabbing him and getting a hold of him like, Father, that's enough of that. Take the ring off, throw it down there to the abyss, and let's get out of there. And then maybe you could show that scene of Durin taking it off and still struggling, and maybe his son kind of grabs his hand or something and helps him, and he takes the ring off and tosses it down to the Balrog, and the Balrog eats it or something, and it's lost forever. And then I don't know. Then they run? Because this is it. This is the end game, isn't it? Don't they all die? I mean, as far as the lore goes, from what I understand, this is the end of Khazad-dûm. I'm pretty sure they're all gonna die. Like, they can run, and they can maybe, in the first few episodes of the next season, stretch out the fall of Khazad-dûm and really start the season off with a big bang, and have the Balrog just roaming through and destroying everything, and then a good majority of the dwarves are able to kind of escape and leave, and maybe they take refuge in the city of Lindon, and then maybe there's some cohabitation there going on with the elves and the dwarves, or not Lindon, but Eregion, you know, and we still follow Durin and decent stuff throughout the story, and they're trying to rebuild Khazad-dûm, but the Balrog's there, so they have to find somewhere else, you know, something like that. Because other than that, I don't know. Interesting stuff.